What if a child questioned death itself? Not out of fear, but out of truth. In ancient India, where rituals were performed with precision and faith often followed tradition without question, there lived a young boy. Not a warrior, not a king, just a seeker. His name was Nachiketa. His father, Vajrashrava, was a respected sage. One day, he decided to perform a great sacrifice, a ritual meant to bring spiritual merit. He began giving away his possessions as charity. But something was wrong. The cows he was donating were old, weak, useless. They could not eat, they could not give milk. And Nachiketa saw it, not with judgment, but with clarity. Because truth is often visible to those who are not blinded by ego. He approached his father. "Father, to whom will you give me?" Vajrashrava ignored him. Nachiketa asked again, "Father, to whom will you give me?" A third time, he asked, and this time his father lost control. In anger, he shouted, "I give you to Yama, the god of death." Silence followed. But Nachiketa did not argue, because for him, truth was not negotiable. If his father had said it, it must be fulfilled. And so, he walked, not away from life, but toward death. The journey was not physical, it was deeper, a crossing from the known into the unknown. And when he reached the realm of Yama, the Lord of Death was not there. Nachiketa waited. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, without food, without water, without fear. Because when you truly seek truth, waiting is not suffering, it is preparation. When Yama returned, he saw the boy, and he was surprised. Not because a human had come, but because a child had waited without fear. To honor him, Yama offered 3 boons. "Ask," he said, "anything." Nachiketa spoke. "For my first boon, let my father's anger fade. Let him welcome me with love." Yama nodded. "It is done." Because true seekers do not forget relationships. "For my second boon," Nachiketa said, "teach me the sacred fire that leads to heaven." Yama smiled, because this was knowledge, and he taught him. The fire of transformation, the discipline of action, the path of higher existence. Then came the third boon, and everything changed. Nachiketa looked directly at Yama and asked, "What happens after death?" Silence. Even Yama paused. Because this question was not ordinary. It was the question that even gods hesitate to answer. Yama tried to distract him. "Ask for wealth. Ask for long life. Ask for power. Take kingdoms. Take pleasures. Take anything. But do not ask this. Because the truth of death is not easy." But Nachiketa did not move. "All those things," he said, "are temporary. They end. I want to know what does not end." And in that moment, Yama realized this was not a child. This was a seeker. And so, he answered, "The self, the Atman, is not born. It does not die. It is eternal. What you call death is only a change. Like changing clothes. The body ends, but the self continues. And those who understand this are free from fear." Yama continued, "There are 2 paths in life. Preya, the pleasant. Shreya, the right. Most choose what feels good. Few choose what is right. And that choice defines their destiny." Nachiketa listened, not just with ears, but with awareness. And in that moment, he understood something profound. Fear of death comes from attachment to what ends. But when you realize you are not what ends, fear disappears. Yama blessed him and sent him back, not just as a boy, but as someone who who had seen beyond life. And the story of Nachiketa became eternal, because he did not ask for comfort, he asked for truth. And the question is, if you had one chance to ask the ultimate question, would you choose comfort or truth?